Hey guys, and what's up? So today in this video, like the title, we are going finally getting back to Lego of the LegOslative assembly bit. We have actually done a lot of assemblies so far, and I thought why not just do another different video of Lego. So in this video we will actually be making a DC-3 which is actually a very old plane. I'll show you a picture of that plane, which is a very old plane. And so I'm going to just salvage all the parts I have and try to make a replica as close as the original. So I am using the Lego set called the JM3181, which is actually a passenger plane, and yes, I would be using all its parts. So the DC-3 was a plane from the 1930s to the 40s, which was used in the world wars, yes, which was, it was totally used in the World War, and it revolutionized the air travel, the passenger air travel. There were they built like, I don't know, like 3,000 or 4,000 of those planes, I guess. Lots were built, many were destroyed in the war. Some still survive today, and I was just thinking, why not build them, or build that in Lego. So the sound you guys are hearing is just me searching for parts. And yes, I've just finished the searching. So I will be shrinking the size of the actual the passenger plane of the passenger Lego plane, which is about this big. Well, you can't see it actually, it's very big. I've only put 3 of these panels right there, and I'll put the ending, that is the end. So for connecting all of these, I have this long rod. It's 1 stud, but I do not know how long it is. It is quite long, and I did not actually get that with the actual plane itself. I got it with a trash truck. Okay, so I have another one just like that. Okay, so one part of it is already done. It's quite simple. We have actually made the chassis of the plane already. So now let's give it a computer. Okay, some systems for controlling the plane right there. A seat for the pilot. Okay, though the actual plane was much more bigger, it was more wider. I only had these parts, so I had to adjust a little with it. So next, let's go for the panel right there under. Some stuff for covering the panel. I'm gonna use this long rod. No, it's not a rod. This flat 2 stud thing. I'm gonna use that, and it'll go correctly into place. Okay, that's done. Plane has taken a little bit of shape, but it's not fully done yet. Now let's just make the equal stuff for the wings. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now let's firstly let's make the wings and the engines also. We'll keep that aside for now. So for the wings, I'll be also using the parts of the older plane that I just talked about. I'll be using these. We need only these. We need 2 propellers because it was not a jet engine plane. It was way before the jet era. And we need just the endings, just the winglets of the older planes, these ones. So that's basically it. We don't want to complicate it a lot, and I'm just fitting lights. The green ones right there, and now let's just connect them. So that's it, 1 wing is done. Now let's do the other. Okay, it is that simple. So now that the wings are done, let's just place the engine. Okay, I am placing it a little bit farther from here because we are going to make it like that, and we don't want it to hit the plane itself. So it is there, and let's put the other one too. Okay, so they both have been set in, but I was just thinking we might also can add stuff like these vents, just to make sure they're a little more cooler than the regular ones. We can add these vents. That gives a little more of I don't know, real or plane engine effect. Okay, that is done. Now the wings are done and we can attach them to the plane itself. Okay, so as I told, this is a very close fit. It does not hit though, it's a close one. So there we go, we are fitting the wings right in front. I'll tell you guys why at the end of this video. Well, you guys will know it actually, I don't have to tell. So let's just fill these gaps up, and let's just follow the rules of the older Lego plane. Yeah, the older ones also had the same thing. This one, a line of things there, and the wings, and then stuff on top for perfection. Actually, it looks good. Now for the other side. Okay, I'm just going to put this one on. Okay, so the plane has taken its shape. Now let's fit the windows and the doors. No, actually door, because there is only one door. Yeah, and the windows. Yeah, I'm actually building a passenger version of it, though I'll not be putting any seats because all of my seats are sort of broken. Yeah, I'm actually building a passenger version of it. If it was the army one, it would have no windows, or maybe just a few windows and maybe a gunner right there. Okay, so now let's put the windows for the other side. And yeah, once again, I'm not color matching everything perfectly. There will be a difference in color, like that's yellow and white. It's not perfectly in the same color because, yeah, I just can't get it to perfection of colors and stuff. And I do not have so many parts. I'm actually limited parts. I have limited parts, yeah. Okay, so that is done. It has come out nicely. Let's just do the top lining. Okay. Yeah, you have to handle with a little bit of care because if you press hard, it might just break. Yeah, once again, I'm changing color instead of using white or blue. And there you go. Yeah, I've changed a lot of colors. So this is actually, I have another white one. Well, I just stopped myself from saying this is it. Okay, this is probably the base of the plane. Now you can put the cockpit on. Yeah, this was definitely not there in the 30s. I'm sure this is a modern design for a modern plane, and that is also modern. Yeah, that's gonna be a big difference in my plane though. It did not have the older one, but yeah, that looks quite modern. Now let's put the top. Yeah, the top and the cockpit is also from this set, the JM3181. I'm using its parts for making this plane. Okay, there goes the end. And the plane is ready, but as you guys can see, I have no landing gears put up. Yeah, I need 3 landing gears, and I have no tail. So first, let's finish off with the landing gear. For the landing gear, the DC-3 was quite different from other regular planes. It had 2 landing gears here for at the wing in front of the plane, and 1 here. I'll show you guys how it looked. And yeah, this was also like a signature of this plane, you know, like a very hard stand like that instead of the regular planes which stand flat. This one sort of inclined a little bit. Okay, so let's fit that. And yeah, we don't want the propellers hitting the floor. Okay, now that's done. Let's add the landing gears. Okay, I've just added a layer of that on top of the landing gear just in case. Okay, so the plane is sort of done, but for the back, you usually put the front landing gear, which is only one, but here it will look a little, you know, straight. So I'm using these. I actually got this thing on a trolley, yeah, a shopping cart like thing. It's a very simple thing, and you just put it and you just put it here in the back. So that's it. Our plane's got its stance like the older DC-3 plane. It is inclined. I'll show you guys in the end of this video how awesome it looks. And now let's go on for make the actual tail of the plane. The actual one had a smaller one than the one I'm going to be using, and its flaps, you can say, no flaps, yeah, it's the tail wings were attached here. But for the plane I'll be using, it has to be attached on the top with the tail section itself here. But I've modified it a lot, not just little, a lot. So let's just put that there. Okay, that goes like that. I'll bring it a little back actually. And there we go, we have the parts for that. Okay, now that should be getting on, and let's focus, and that's it. So we are done with our DC-3. Now I will remove the camera off its stand and just show you guys how the plane actually looks. I'll move all of that, and yeah, so the plane's got its inclined stand right there. It's inclined, and yeah, it does not have that effect of an old plane, but because of the modernity of the front nose and end, it looks quite modern. But this is actually the best replica I can give with the parts I have for the classic Lego, not the Lego, but the classic DC-3 plane. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos like these. Bye, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.